Hi folks, it's Stephen from On The Move here. Welcome to this week's virtual activity. Hope you enjoyed last week's. I really enjoyed it, so I hope you did too. This week we have an inclusive version of table tennis for you to enjoy. So for this, equipment-wise, if you've got a table tennis bat and some ping pong balls, fantastic, you can use those. If you haven't, you can purchase them online for about £6 or £7 for an instant ping set, and you also get actually a stretchable net. So if you've got a table that you can use those on and have a game with someone else, it's another way to do it. Failing that, you could use a saucepan and a softball, or a saucepan and a little foil ball if you haven't got access to a table tennis bat and table tennis balls. So either way, we should be able to take part in this together. And then we just need some little objects to hit. So I've got a couple of little mini Skittles, but you can use some plastic bottles, some empty milk bottles will be fine. Just a bowl, standard bowl or saucepan, anything like that. And I've just got some plastic cups, sorry. So plastic or paper cups, we can use those as well for little targets. So after we've done our warm up, we'll go through different ways of doing this activity this week. So we'll start with that warm up and we'll just loosen our shoulders. So most of this is upper body today. So we're going to do 5 shoulder raises. So lift our shoulders up and roll them down. Do 5 of those. Good, 5, fantastic. And then some shoulder rolls next. So for this, lift our shoulders up and just roll them back. And again. Good, and 2 more. And another one. Fantastic. And then, again, another one to loosen our arms up. Bring one hand to the same shoulder, bring it back down. I'll do 5 on each side. When you've done 5 on that side, we'll do 5 on the other arm. And then we'll then go across to the opposite shoulder. So bring one arm across the other, touch the other shoulder down. Again, 5 each side. Good, same on the other side. Good, 2 more. Fantastic. Let's just step away from the table a little bit. We're going to do our side bends next. So hands by our sides. Just slowly reach down one side, back to the middle, and same to the other side. And we do 3 of these each side. Do 1 more each side. Fantastic. I'm just going to do some punching. We're going to go across the body this time, just so we can get some rotation in our hips and our core. So just going to go across. And do 5 each side. Good. And just a few out in front. About 15 to 30 seconds of punching the arms out in front. If you want to move your feet as well, you can. Good, and you have a few slightly harder punches if you can. A little bit quicker too. Brilliant. And then to loosen our body up a little bit more, just by stretching across one side, back down across the other side. Good, 3 each side. Awesome, so I hope you're nice and warmed up and we're ready to play part in some table tennis. So as you can see, I've set the table up so it's positioned against the door, but if you've got a wall you can position the table against, it just acts as a backboard, saves you having to chase after the table tennis balls on every so often. So we're going to begin with, to take one of the balls and the bat and just practice hitting it against the wall or door in this case, just to get a feel of it, how to do it. So we hold the bat in one hand, place the ball just above the bat, and as you let go of the ball, just bring your arms through to hit the ball, okay? Nice so. And it should rebound back to you and catch it and try again. Good. So also depending what size tables you've got, if you've got a bigger table or you can stand further back, will make it more difficult. So I'll just stand a little bit further back. Can't stand too much further back, you won't be able to see me, so I'll be off camera. There we go. So practice that for a few minutes just to get a feel of it, how to hit it, and learn to have the control and coordination that you need. Then if you want to mix it up, you can also do the same, try it with your other hand if you can. So I'm going to try my left hand. I've never done this with my left hand before, so this could be quite entertaining for us all. Not too bad, not too bad. And another way to do it is you can practice bouncing the ball to come back off the door. So for this way, you're probably going to do a backhand shot. So actually hold the bat that way, and as you let go of the ball, hit it down like so. And again, do the same, standing a bit further back. This table in particular is the most bouncy, but some of the ones you might use at home or any different surfaces might be quite bouncy, so you may be able to get the ball to go quite high. So there we go, a little warm activity then to get the table tennis skills and get used to hitting the table tennis ball. Then we can try some of our activities. So the first one we're going to do is set up 3 Skittles. Again, if you haven't got anything like this, just some plastic milk bottles will be fine, or squash bottles, anything like that. Then what we're going to do is just try and hit the ball and knock the Skittles over. So that one I didn't hit hard enough. There we go. One down. Just missed that one. There we go, all 3 down. So that's one you can do. You can set out more Skittles or more bottles if you want to make it more challenging, and then count how many goes it takes to knock them all over, and then see if you can beat that score another time. Good, so next one we'll do is set up the bowl or sauce, whichever you're going to use. I'm just going to try and hit the ball into the bowl. That wasn't even close. Oh, there we go. It's in there. So again, to make that one more harder, you can just stand a little bit further back. And you can try smaller obstacles as well. So this one's quite big, so it's not too bad, too difficult to get it inside. But if you do find this size object too difficult for you, obviously use something bigger. If you find it quite easy, go for something a bit more smaller and narrow. And then the last option we've got with these is using our cups. So we're going to set like a little pyramid. Let's go 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 1 on top. If you've got more cups, you can then have a layer of 4 on the bottom, or even 5 if you want to get them really high. And again, we're just going to hit the ball. This time we're going to try and get it to bounce first and knock them over. One went on top of the other there. Let's take that one out. Okay, 3 on the bottom layer to try and knock over. Ooh, got back up again. Let's move those ones out. They've knocked over already. Two more to get. Ooh, one more. There we go. So, a few different varieties you can do with the table tennis there. If you're unable to use the bat to hit the balls with, we've got a couple more options for you. So also if you need to be seated, you can bring a chair up to do this. But you can use roll ball. You can roll the ball to knock targets over, or even try and get them in a cup like that one did. So you can set the targets up and roll them with a bucket. If you can throw them into it. Or we could always use our tried and tested ramp. So it's a bit of cardboard, fold in the middle. So again, if you're unable to throw it either, we can just roll the ball down. So perfect way to adapt this game so everyone can take part as they can with all our activities. So that is it for our table tennis. So we'll finish up with our cool down and stretches. So the first stretch we're going to do is stretch our upper back. So for this, we just stretch our arms up in the air above your head, just in front, and hold that for around 10 seconds. Good, slowly relax the arms down. And then we'll stretch the arms out in front next. Good, and relax down. Then we'll stretch our shoulders. So bring one arm across to support at the elbow. Good, and we'll do the same on the other side. Good, and relax down, then stretch the front of our upper body. Just place our hands flat on our lower back, and just squeeze our elbows back, lift your chest up. If you can't reach your hands to the bottom of your back, you can just pull your arms back like that, or even just bring your arms back and straight line back. Either way will stretch front of the upper body. Good, so relax that down. And then just one for our legs. As we're standing, do the seated if not. Holding onto the side, just bring one heel up, stretch the front of the legs, upper leg. Good, and do the same on the other leg, which will probably need to face the other way. I can just about manage it side on. Good, and relax down from that. Just going to give our ankles just a little loosener to finish up with. So just doing 5 ankle circles each direction, both feet. Again, just hold on to the table for your balance on this. So do the other foot. And there we go. So just a quick recap then. If you've got a table tennis set, or just a bat and ball, you can use those. You can use a frying pan, back of a frying pan with a foil ball or any soft balls if you've got them as well. Even a balloon probably with a frying pan would work. It'd be quite difficult, but it's possible. These sets as well, you can get them really cheap online. So if you're willing to purchase a small set, it should be about £6 or £7 for an instant ping set, and say you'll get the stretchable net, which can go over tables. Then we've got some plastic cups, bowl or a saucepan you can use, and we've got some plastic Skittles, but again you can use plastic bottles and milk cartons or squash cartons, bottles. So that is this week's activity. Have great fun. I can't wait to see how you get on and hear how you get on. Enjoy it, and I will see you again next week for another activity.